number 3. It's more of the same. So again, remember that it's y equals mx. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to set these equal to each other. So I'm going to say 3 over 4x minus 2 is equal to negative 3/4 x plus 4. Okay? So I'm just taking these two equations that are separate and setting them equal to each other because I know that they're going to cross, or I hope that they cross. By the way, will the two lines always cross?
Yeah. No.
What if they're parallel lines? Will they ever cross?
No.
No. So there might be no solution for parallel lines. What if they're the exact same line, which is possible?
All real numbers.
Yeah, it'd be all real numbers. We'll show you that graphically, but she's absolutely correct. So again, I just want to get x by itself and all the other stuff on the other side. What is it that we don't like about this particular problem? Fraction. So I'm going to ask you, because you asked before, what do I want to multiply everything by? 4. Because that's in the denominator, right? So now we can distribute that through 4 times 3/4 x. What is that? What's going to happen with that first term?
It's gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, it's going to cancel. This will cancel with this. Let me just write it out. So if I say 4 times 3/4 x, then I'm going to say plus 4 times negative 2, right? Then I'm going to multiply by that. And so the equal sign. And then I've got negative 3 over 4 x, but I'm going to multiply. Oops, I kind of screwed up. I'm going to multiply that by 4. And then I'm going to multiply this by 4. So then I've got plus 4 times 4. Okay? So I'm multiplying every term by 4. And the cool thing, well, I don't know if cool is the right word, but the interesting thing that happens is that these fractions will cancel. So in the next line, I'm going to get 3x minus, what's positive 4 times negative 2?
Negative 8.
Negative 8, or we could say, minus 8. This will cancel, and I'll get a negative 3x, and then plus 4 times 4, which is 16, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, what do I do next? I could move the positive 3x, or I could move the negative 3x. Which one do you want to do? Why move the negative?
Because you add.
Yeah. If I move the negative 3, I'm going to add 3, and that means I'll end up with a positive x, right? So this becomes 6x minus 8 is equal to, this is 0, positive 16. Is that right? All right, now I don't like this problem.
Just add 8.
Yeah, so I'm going to add 8. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going in a different direction. So when I add 8 to both sides, I get 6x is equal to 24.
Yeah.
Is that right? Now what do I do?
Divided by 6.
And then x equals 4. So I'm going to get x equals 4. What's y equal? I don't know. So I'm going to plug it into this equation, right? I'm going to say y equals 3 over 4 times x. But what are we going to use for x?
4.
4. Minus 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens? What's 3/4 of 4?
3/4 of 4 is that?
Yeah, it's just 3. These 4s cancel, right?
So it's 3/4.
It's like 4 over 1, and the 4s cancel, so you get 3 over 1, which is 3 minus 2, which is
This boy said was 3/4 of 4.
3/4 of 4.
Oh my God.
Think about this. If I take a pizza, there you guys are laughing, but if I take a pizza and I divide it into 4, right?
Yeah.
What's 3/4 of 4?
3.
It's 1, 2, 3.
3/4. So what do I do if I do this?
So my solution would be 4 comma 1. Now how do I verify that, you guys?
Plug it in there.
Plug it into the calculator. So again, what we're gonna do, huh? Well, you don't need to clear it, just open another tab, I'll show you. So the question was, how do you clear it? You can just close this tab or open a new tab. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to on. If you click on the on button again, then you scroll down to graph, and it opens up a whole new thing. So now we're going to plug in the numbers. So I'm going to say 3 divided by 4 times x minus 2, right? That's the first equation off the worksheet. See how I plugged all that in? Gotta do this in 60 seconds on the real test. But your friends won't be tapping you on your shoulder while you're trying to do it.
Okay.
That's fine, I see it. Shh. Don't say anything, I'm recording. All right, hit enter. Now, if I have this here or the cursor here or wherever, I got to move this cursor around to a point on the graph where it's not really touching anything. Then if I hit the center circle twice, it gives me a place to put a second equation. So I'm going to say negative 3 divided by 4 times x plus 4 times x plus 4. Does that make sense? That's the second equation, right? Right off the bat, by looking at it, you could see it's at 4 comma 1, right? But we want to verify and double check and make sure. So I'm going to hit the menu button. Okay, I'm going to go real slow to make sure that you guys see this. Click on your menu button. You'll see this graph. I'll wait till everybody's there. You got to put the minus sign. When you put the negative sign, it just multiplies it. So then you come down here. You go to Analyze Graph and then Intersection. You guys with me on that? Some of you might be ahead of me.
I'm already done.
Okay, well just be patient and let's give everybody else a chance because I went kind of fast the first time. Alright, and then you hit Enter and then it'll say lower bound. You want to be a little bit less than where they intersect, which is to the left. Click on it and then go over to the right. Be a little bit less. And then click, and it'll tell you it's 4 comma negative 1. And then you can move that out of the way if you want. So you can see. So we were correct. That's the answer.